Good morning, radio friends. This is Reverend Thomas Humphrey coming to you again for another edition as the Lounge Rose. And today we have a wonderful guest today. We have Shoshana Hershkowitz. Say hello.
Hello, good morning.
And we have Richard Curtis.
Good morning, how are you?
We are good. And we have our... we have Amy
Prego.
Prego.
Like the sauce.
And we have Elizabeth.
Lisa Zambelli.
Zambelli. Okay. Right. And we have my friend here, Mr. Jackson. Right. I don't have him on the list. Jackson is here today. How did I miss you off my list?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
And my co-host, we have Catherine Corella. And we have Elizabeth Wellington.
Good morning.
And we have Valerie Anderson.
Campbell, thank you. Good morning.
Valerie.
Anderson Campbell.
Okay, got you. Welcome, my friends. This is another edition of the Lounge Roll. As you know, we have a lot of followings, and this will be on Facebook, YouTube, you name it, it'll be on it. So what we're going to do, we're going to have each one of you to get us started. Someone that's been here many times. Shoshana, talk to us a little bit about the gun violence, if you would, please.
Well, we were just involved over in Port Jefferson Station out where I live at one of the March for Our Lives, and the goal that I had there was letting people know what they can do beyond the march regarding contacting our state legislators, because we've got some really important gun legislation that is sitting in the state Senate that's passed the Assembly.
Go ahead.
We're looking to pass
Come on in,
an
Lindsay.
extreme risk protection order.
Yes.
Which would prevent violent individuals from obtaining guns, as well as banning bump stocks. And I was also working on registering high school kids to vote, and I was proud that we registered a couple dozen kids down there that day, and I was even happier that most of the kids I approached were already registered.
And you were involved with this year Me Too movement Saturday when they were marching in Washington, all over the country.
I was not in
I saw you were doing something.
I was in Port Jeff Station.
And you were doing what there?
Registering voters and explaining the legislation that needs to be passed at the state level.
So how do you receive what do you think about the ones that were marching in Washington all over the country? Do you have any opinion on that? Against
I do.
The gun violence?
I am a former high school teacher, and I am not the least bit surprised, because once you see what high school kids can do, once you've been in a room with them, that is the natural outgrowth.
Okay.
They are remarkable, determined beings, and I think they're going to be the change.
Okay, Curtis, I knew you was involved with gun violence. That's why we're here today. You get that? Okay. So please talk to us a little bit your thoughts about what the young people are trying to do to prevent guns, these assault rifles and stuff.
Well, I feel it's very, very necessary for young people to get involved, because oftentimes they're targeted to get involved with gun violence. From the communities I've grown up in, I've seen a lot of drug dealing and all kinds of things of that nature. And so what we want to do is do our best to actually steer kids away from the violence, and then also help our kids get the message out, because it's very, very necessary, because I think some of the laws are very...
You've seen some of the violence yourself? You experienced it yourself?
I've seen so much violence. I've walked by dead bodies. I've seen people shot, just in my community. So it's tragic. And so if we don't do something about it, it's just going to continue to perpetuate and get worse.
So what are your opinion on these assault rifles? They can kill 49 people in 3 minutes.
Who needs an assault rifle in the neighborhood? For real. I mean, why are we using guns of that magnitude? Who are you trying to kill? We are an army? Is it some kind of military situation where we trying to kill the enemy? I mean, really, who needs that much firepower?
So talking to our leaders, congressmen and senators and whoever, what are your message to them?
We need to do something about it. Not only just make laws, but prevent those who particularly are criminals from getting their hands on the weapons, because these are the ones who are really devastating our communities.
Okay, thank you. And my friend, I forgot your name again. Excuse me.
Prego.
Amy Prego. So what are your thoughts on what the kids did over the weekend marching in Washington and throughout the country? You have any thoughts on that?
It's overwhelming. It's powerful with the kids coming all together. I have a 6-year-old granddaughter who has said to her mother that she's afraid to go to school. So it's very scary. There's something has to be done. I certainly don't proclaim to have all the answers on gun violence or mental health or what has to be done in the schools, but kids coming together and parents and the school districts working together with the officials is certainly a start at the very least.
We didn't have a chance to talk too much in person, so Amy, what is your purpose today other than what we're talking about? Anything you want to share with us?
Well, I'm a realtor by trade.
That's what we are talking. Yeah, okay.
You know, you asked me to talk a little
that's
bit
right.
about
Yeah.
the real estate community. So I've been selling homes for 25 years. I work with a lot of first-time home buyers. And some of these kids, you know, they if they're struggling from early on, they're certainly going to struggle as they get older. So keeping them enrolled in sports and healthy activities outside the school district is going to also help them to be able to become more independent individuals and be able to go to healthy home ownership. I work with nonprofit organizations.
And how can they reach you?
They can reach me on my cell phone at 631-431-5680. Again, it's 631.
And email or anything?
5680. And my email is Amy, A-M-Y, Prego, P-R-E-G-O, @optonline.net. And I work a lot with Lisa Zambelli, who's the mortgage loan officer. So together.
And your address to your business? If they do they come in?
They can just call me or
okay.
email me. Text
So that's good
me.
enough. Okay.
Absolutely. They can find me on Facebook at amypregorealestate.com.
Well, I hope that some of my listeners will take this information down and contact you, of course, and so you can sell a few houses.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Well-
any questions, I work with a lot of first-time home buyers, so we can certainly get them in the right direction. And Lisa can talk to you a little bit about how she can help get them to the position they need to be in.
Lisa, right?
Yes.
Lisa, what are your thoughts on what you've seen the young people do over the weekends?
I'm glad to see that they're coming together. So to me, that's the biggest part. I think whenever you put people together and have some unity and talk about, you know, what's going on, a lot of times you get positive results. So that's what I'm hoping for.
And you are Amy's.
I work along with Amy and I do mortgages. I like to get involved very early on and pre-position the people. A lot of times people will decide, let me go buy a house, and what they do is they just start looking at houses. So what I enjoy doing is getting involved early in the process, helping them fix their credit if it needs to be fixed, speaking to them about the payment, making sure that they understand what's really involved in getting a mortgage and owning a home. I find
Is there anything you can do for Section 8?
Sure. So if people that are involved in Section 8 right now, as far as with the financing, not as much, but pre-positioning. That's really where I come in.
You said something about
Credit repair.
repair.
So as a mortgage person, you learn I've been doing this for about 15 years, you learn a lot of things that are simple things that people just aren't really taught. Like sometimes in school I